I'm sending video greetings from Olney, and I don't have any good stories to tell in my emails, but it occurred to me that I've been working on a project for a long time, and I'm very proud of it, and I thought I would show it to you. So Edward has agreed to take a video of me. So right now we're standing in what used to be Michael's bedroom, and it's now my studio. And so let me first give you a tour of my studio. I have my dresser from when I was a teenager. You can still see my high school and college stencils on it, and this is where I cut my fabric. What I'm making is an enormous quilt, and it's made of leaves falling from the upper left to the lower right hand side of the quilt, and I'm just about to finish, and I'm extremely excited about it. And so I'm going to show you my quilt in a minute, but let me show you some of the other things that I'm working on. Over here I've got a bookcase where I've got all my papers and books from working on my master's, which I'm almost finished with. And over there I have a lot of my projects which have started. And John, you will notice that I'm using the changing table. And each one of those cubbies is a different project. And then over here, here's my favorite place in the entire room. I have my computer here, and my VCR and TV and whatnot there, so I can watch movies like Pride and Prejudice. And then I have my my sewing computer is actually what it's called. And now I'd like to show you what I've been working on. This is the graph of the quilt that I've been working on. And all the squares that are outlined in black. Okay, just a second. Aunt Lizzie's calling. I'm going to say no to Aunt Lizzie for a second, and I'll call you back, Lizzie. This is a grid of the quilt that it's going to be. And all the squares that are outlined in black are finished. And you can see right down here in the lower left-hand corner, there's a piece that's not finished yet, and that's what I'm going to show you. Here it is right here. Here's the bottom of the quilt coming across here, and here's the edge of the quilt coming down here. Here's a leaf that I've picked out the material for and not quite finished. And each one of these squares I had to make up myself. This is my design wall. It's a flannel tablecloth, and what I do is I make the squares and then I sew them together and I put them up on the wall. And I'm gradually sewing the squares together in pieces. And here's a little 3x6 piece about to go up. And as you can see, it goes right there. And it's like an enormous puzzle that I'm making the pieces of. And you can see that this goes right there. I haven't sewn that on yet, but I'm almost finished. I've got a picture of what it's supposed to look like, and here's the picture. And I'm just extraordinarily pleased with it. The colors, I love the colors. I picked out all the colors myself. You know, I put them on the design wall and decide whether or not I like the colors. Tell
them about your sorting process.
So, tell them about my sorting process?
Yeah, we didn't hit that table yet.
Oh, okay. All right, come on over here. Here is my rainbow of fabrics, going from purples to reds to oranges, greens, browns, and blues on the side. And this is like my palette, and I pick colors out based on my palette, and I decide what's going to go with what, and I have to you know, worry about the contrast and dull versus bright and light versus dark. And so all the colors I've picked myself. The pattern was purchased, but I picked out all the colors. So I pick out the colors. I come over here and cut them out on my cutting table. Here's another one that I've just Now it goes this way. Yes, how can I tell? I know. Here's one.
Here's one I prepared earlier.
Yeah, here's one I prepared earlier. And it hasn't been ironed yet, but you can see where that one goes. And that one goes right here. And I just love the way the colors go together, and I think I have a little bit of Dad in me to be liking the colors and the bright versus the dull, and I'm just very excited about this, and I wanted to share it with you. So Edward is going to either show me or help me put it on a video so that I can send to you. So if I don't talk to you again, here it is from very snowy Olney. Merry Christmas. I don't know if you can see out the window. We've got about 2 feet of snow.
It just takes the camera a second to adjust. But you can see
Paul is very excited. We might have Monday off and possibly even more. But if I don't talk to you again, Merry Christmas from Olney to my brother John in Korea, and Tom in Bethesda, and Lizzie in New York. I love you all, and I hope it wasn't too boring listening to my quilt, but now when I send in my emails that I finally finished the corner, then you'll know what I'm talking about. So, bye-bye from Olney.